First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple.
And their coach told us the other day that they wanted to get him in a nice groove right out of the gate. And one way to do that, give him quick throws where he can get the ball out of his hand in a hurry, as he did there.
Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. That's into the hands of Pearson on the right side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down.
1st and 10.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Shotgun now with Purdy. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Prescott.
1st down, Dallas.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
With a dive look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
That's caught downfield by Pickens. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, 61 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing here, Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect it with his legs for that first down pickup.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Purdy now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Look at the big fella go. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, 49ers.
We talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for two here.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
Niners 13, Cowboys 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
To throw is Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now he's going to step up and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Prescott. Finds Pickens out right. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Here's Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. That one down the field for Ferguson. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Purdy from the gun. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. He'll try to do it himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk as the first half is winding down. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. From the 43, here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
Play action now, Prescott. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Jordan Elliott able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
Third and 3.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here we go.
Prescott. He'll try to pick it up himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Prescott off play action. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here we go, 46.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and
Prescott to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
Kill.
the Cowboys will
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change.
And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Brings up second and 12.
Prescott down. It's complete downfield out left to his running back. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he powers his way up past the 30. Three quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Second and 5. Purdy looking to throw. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But third down coming up.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Purdy from the gun on third down. That is caught. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Purdy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39.
And the 49er first down.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's going to have another first first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Purdy to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him out.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st down team at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Now Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Dak. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Dak. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here we go. This is 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.